0-0. We don't actually, to be fair, we don't often see 0-0 games here at the Emirates. But it was a pretty poor performance by the team tonight.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think when Danny Welbeck got injured, you could see it kind of had an effect on the game, and they came to play for a 0-0 draw. You know, there was barely a point in the second half where they even got over the halfway line, and I think in a way it's good because we have to learn to play against those kind of teams that are going to park the bus. You know, these small teams like United that are going to come and park the bus and that. But so we have to deal with it. We didn't have enough coming off the bench, but if we were playing a full strength team, we have players like Ozil and Lacazette. You can break those teams down. So I don't think there's anything to be too negative about. I think
you don't worry a bit that I don't know. I was just like, why is nobody shooting? Why is no one having a go? You know what I mean? We seem to be trying to walk the ball into the back of the net. And I've seen games this week, even last night's game with United against Juventus. They just sort of got the ball into the box, created a lot of chaos. They scored. We didn't seem to do that. We'd have corners. We wouldn't even put it in the box. We trying to play everything short. We just didn't mix it up enough for me.
No, I agree with that, and I think again, it's like these guys here were saying, we don't have a Giroud or a Fellaini to come off the bench to do that. Maybe that's something Emery will look at. I mean, at the end of the day, he's only had one window. He needs to have at least 2 or 3 like Klopp's had at Liverpool to get all the little kind of elements that he wants in his squad, and maybe a bit more physicality would help. But I think today told the story of 2 midfielders, one of them Aaron Ramsey and one of them Matthew Guendouzi. Because Aaron Ramsey 10 years ago was the young kid on the block, all the confidence, and he just stagnated, and that's because he spent 10 years playing under Arsene Wenger, who just didn't know how to develop a player beyond his own natural ability. And now you look at Matthew Guendouzi, he's got that natural ability, but he actually has a coach here who could potentially help him become one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think that's to Ramsey's detriment, and we can't really be sentimental and hope that he'll have his good season. He had that one half season in 2014. He scored the goals in the FA Cup finals, which we'll be grateful for. But he's old. He's 28, 29, which in this game is old. And I think, I looked at Guendouzi today. He made a few mistakes, but he's got fight. He doesn't give up. He always wants the ball. He never shies away. And he's still 19. So, I'm really, really, really impressed with Matthew Guendouzi. I think he's going to be the focal point of our midfield for years to come. I thought that Iwobi was good again today. He was trying. And you're saying we didn't shoot, but at least he was trying to make things happen. Yeah, sometimes the final ball wasn't good enough, but you're going to have those games. You're never going to always be putting 10 out of 10 performances on the pitch. Yeah.